James, when you first came here, the idea was now to have four Hall of Famers, and if someone can't play, in this case of Kawhi, then they can insert you into that role. How do you feel about that? And is that something you even thought about tonight? Kawhi's not here. I need to be more assertive.
Um, I mean, I'm blessed to be able to like change it up and be a facilitator or a scorer. I've been doing that throughout the course of my career at an elite like level. You know what I mean? So my mindset coming to this team was do whatever it takes to win and get to the end goal. And whether it's that scoring or facilitating, I think it goes by possession by possession and game by game. And I think throughout the course of the regular season, I had glimpses where I scored the basketball, or I had glimpses where I had double-digit assists. So to answer your question, game one we knew Kawhi was out and had to be more aggressive. Tonight we knew Kawhi was out, had to be more aggressive. And so it's pretty simple for me.
James, you and PG, Luka, Kyrie did all the scoring in clutch time today. What was that like? Were you four are going back shot after shot after shot?
It was a show. It was a show. It was like elite, skilled, Hall of Fame basketball players going at it. You know what I mean? And it's only so much you can do defensively. You know what I mean? Then you got to worry about other guys scoring the basketball, and all of us are obviously scorers, but we can pass the ball as well. So it makes it a little bit difficult. So I think it was just whoever comes up with the stop, and I think we were the ones that got the stops consecutively and when we needed to, and that was the game right there.
You also hit 5 floaters there in the fourth. You'd only had one the entire series prior to that. What did you see that you could go to?
They weren't helping. You know what I mean? So that shot was there, something I work on consistently. I had a couple more opportunities where I passed them up, and the fourth quarter and then the last 5 minutes, I just I had to shoot.
When you look at the fact that you look at your 76er series against the Celtics, you had those big games early in that series. You're in the same spot. What's it like for you to just be as poised as you are, have that experience, and then take it to help your teammates going forward the rest of the series?
I think we've seen the blueprint, and what it's going to take in order to beat this team. So for us, it's just, watching film, getting better, and figuring out and finding ways to do it consistently throughout the course of a 4-quarter game. Easier said than done, but for us, I think it's just we can't have any wasted possessions because this team is so gifted offensively they can make you pay for it. So for us, it's just making sure that we get the shot that we want. Turnovers, we had 12, which is still too many. You know what I mean? And that's all. We live with the results. As long as we can get a shot up, we live with the results.
And then, almost mentioning the floaters and everything. We saw you work on that shot, but you played in a system where there were no mid-range, and it's like you have all.
There were mid-range. I was able to shoot mid-range.
Yeah.
I just didn't shoot them.
Some guys were. It's like, how do you we saw you adjust your game because of the way things are going defensively in the playoffs. Like, how are you able to keep downloading, what teams are going to give you and take advantage?
Adjustments. If you just said it, if you can't make adjustments, if you can't, change the game and still be effective, then you probably won't make it to the next round. You know what I mean? You won't probably go. You probably won't get far. So, for me, it's the adjustment. Offensively, I got the 3 ball. They want to try to take away the 3 ball. I get to the paint and I got my mid range, or I got the floater, or if they want to come up and overhelp, then I got my passing. So it's like it's a 4-step process that you gotta think about. It all happens so fast to where, majority of the time I make the right decision.
What's the challenge now for Game 5? Not knowing if Kawhi is going to play.
We gotta focus on what we have. We gonna let you guys talk about if Kawhi plays or not. I think our focus is, if Kawhi plays, obviously we know how great he's our best player. But if he doesn't, we still gotta go out there and win a game. And I think for Game 1 tonight gave us confidence.
James, we obviously know you guys are a group of professionals, but what level of open communication does it take for you guys to maintain composure and show that resiliency that you guys did tonight?
We're a veteran squad, and I think a lot of us has been through tough situations throughout the course of our career. So that's a bonus right there. It helps us to where things go. We're up 25, 30 points. I can't remember the number, but any team, other team, or majority of the teams in this league that gives up that big old lead, And then the Dallas takes the lead. It's like we can't win anymore. You know what I mean? When we get a shot, PG makes a tough shot, keep our composure and get some stops. And that's what it takes in the playoffs. Like everything isn't gonna be perfect, but you just got to win by 1 point.
James, I know you said that in the games without Kawhi, you kind of came into it with a more aggressive scoring mindset, but it also seemed throughout the course of this game that you kind of turned it on late, like when you recognized that it needed you to be more of a scorer. Is that something that you feel like you have the ability to flip the switch, even if it's mid-game?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I don't. First, I don't take it for granted, and second, I don't like doing it. Like I would want to be aggressive throughout the course of a whole game, and you know what I mean, and do my thing the whole game. But you know, throughout the course of games, things happen. You know, other guys get going to where you got to just take a seat back. You know what I mean, or whatever the case may be. You know, so you just got to wait, and then when the opportunity presents itself, you got to do what you do.
Last question. Guys getting going. PG got it going, obviously, in the first half. Did you expect that? What was it like?
Elite. That's elite scoring, man. It's a show. You know what I mean? It's where we can get the stops, and you know, like luckily we got the stops when we needed to. But you know, Kai, 40, Luka triple double. Like these guys are elite. Elite.
Thanks, James.
Thank you, James.